The STEM learning community affords students an opportunity to pair a science course with an engineering course for 4 years of their career. During their freshman year, students will be taking honors physics. During the sophomore year, they'll be taking honors chemistry. Junior year will be a choice of either honors biology or AP biology. And then senior year, we hope our students will be taking another AP science class.
The course sequence for students, they sign up for the STEM learning community. What we'd like them to do is take 4 years of Project Lead Away paired with 4 years of science. So the Project Lead Away sequence starts with Introduction to Engineering Design, the freshman level, kind of a design process class. Second year is Principles of Engineering, which is a lot of applied physics. They do some robotics in there. And junior year, Digital Electronics, which is more electronics, programming, coding. And then senior year is kind of a capstone. What it is, it's an independent study class where students identify a problem and ultimately create a solution to it.
An engineer is someone who applies the principles of STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math to solve problems.
I first heard about SLC when my science teacher in 8th grade told me about SLC, and I became very interested in the idea of an engineering and science courses paired with one another.
I heard about the SLC last fall, and what attracted to me was the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics portion of it, especially the science and engineering portion.
What they're able to do is actually take some principles that they learn in their science class and apply it to engineering projects. So in the engineering classes, they'll learn about engineering design and about problem solving. And they'll take those science principles and they'll apply them in order to solve an engineering problem, a real life type problem.
Now they're going to apply what they learned, the theory, in physics. So not just freshman year of physics, but actually all 4 years of high school. So they'll take these concepts they may learn as freshman, sophomore, junior in science classes, and now have the opportunity to apply them down in an engineering setting.
I've always been interested in anything to do with engineering. My mom would always tell me that when I was a little child, always like trains, locomotives, anything to do with construction. I always had a fascination with that, and I would always ask her questions like, how does this work, or why was this made like this?
I believe that engineering is not only about building things, but it's also a way of thinking. In this class, we just get to go back there and we get to work with the tools, and we get to build things, and I think that's really what's special about PLTW and STEM.
What you're going to learn in the STEM learning community in your 4 years is not so much how to be an engineer, but how to have an engineering mentality. And that engineering mentality will serve you whether you're going to medicine, or you go into engineering, or you go into benchtop chemistry, or you go into law. That's probably the most valuable thing that comes from this curriculum, is the engineering mentality.
The main one we've done so far is the Optics Museum project, where we had to use a principle we learned in physics to design and build an exhibit that we're going to show to people, and it's going to display one of the principles we've learned about reflection and refraction.
Well, the coolest thing that's happened this year, I think, within the arena of collaboration is we were doing an optics museum project, so there was a good deal of physics that had to be covered first, and naturally they just began using the things that they had learned in engineering class, and then they started applying it to this project that began in the physics classroom.
I'm glad I got to be part of the STEM learning community because I enjoy the partnership of engineering and physics. I feel that they go very well together.
One of the things that I enjoy most about the STEM learning community is all the friends that I've made. The engineering and science have really, we bond over our common interests, and I think that's really cool.
We have fun Fridays. I think we're having one this week, so we do instant challenges. We made pasta and marshmallow towers, and whoever can make the tallest freestanding tower won. It was just a great way to socialize.
We just started. This is our first semester into it. It's only going to get better as time goes on. Unfortunately, this class is the inaugural class, so there's some growing pains with it because it is the first class. Looking back, we probably do things maybe a little bit differently. Ultimately, this class is going to help future classes grow and improve.
If you like science, whether it's a bent towards engineering or not, and you like to make things, STEM learning community could be a great place for you to be.